In March, home prices in the San Diego metro region were up 29.6% over March of 2021, an 18-year high. But the Case-Shiller Index, which tracks housing, says they were only up 28.5% in April, still sky high, but a move in the opposite direction is notable, and the main driver behind it, says Scott Evans of Cross Country Mortgage, is mortgages.
Yeah, I would say that that's probably the biggest impact with the slowdown is the rise in interest rates, hands down. I mean, pretty much 90%.
So, what do mortgage rates now do to the monthly payment on, say, a $500,000 home in San Diego? Yes, a rarity, but just for comparison's sake.
Just doing 20% down, just to get an idea. So a 400,000 loan, the payment is about 3,000. 6 months ago, it was probably about $700 less.
Really, it's going back to what it was before the pandemic.
Jeremy Gabe is an assistant professor of real estate at the University of San Diego. He says a big effect of rising mortgage rates is keeping people in their homes, and that in turn lowers inventory.
Most people who own their houses now have mortgages that are fixed at rates lower than the prevailing interest rate. And so that makes them less likely to move up the housing ladder, move sideways on the housing ladder.
Gabe says the higher interest rates won't have much effect on people in mid to upper income levels. It will be those on the lower end that will be priced out.
Say South County, you might see the downward pressure caused by lesser demand in the market being driven by interest rate rises to offset that lack of inventory. In the rest of the market, where interest rates are not going to be as big an effect, housing will probably track inflation.
Glass half empty? It's now much more difficult for lower income folks to get into the housing market. Half full? We're really just back to where we were before the pandemic and nowhere near where we were in the 1980s when interest rates were in the double digits. John Carroll, KPBS News.